Welcome back to Axis and Allies, the Anniversary Edition. Alright, we're on to Russia's last turn of my playthrough. And yeah, we're going to see what they're up to. They got quite a few troops kicking around. They got a couple cunning plans that I think they're going to try to pull off. So let's see what they can do. And I forget exactly how much they have to spend. I believe they have 27? Or no, 29 I think to spend. Maybe it's 31. I can't remember. I didn't look. I should have looked before I turned the camera on, shouldn't I? Alright, we're going to get to their purchasing, and we're going to see what they're buying. Alright, what the Soviet Union's going to buy. They did have 31. They're going to get 2 armored divisions and 7 infantry for their turn. Alright, let's see where they're going to do any attacks this turn. I think they've got a couple of options that they're going to do. Alright, this may seem a little bit crazy, but they're going to give it a try. They're going from Persia. 2 infantry are going in here, and they have 2 armored units in the Caucasus, and these guys can go 1, 2. So they are trying to retake India away from Japan. It's probably not going to happen, but it's going to weaken all the infantry here so much that they won't be able to do any attacks themselves, which is kind of the idea there. Alright, that's one attack. Now let's take a look at another one. Alright, Russia is going to put the squeeze on Germany. They are attacking Bulgaria, Romania. There's only 2 German infantry there. They're going to move in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 artillery going in there, leaving all those guys alone. And that also they are going to do taking over the Baltic states, and they're going to move all 3 infantry in here plus an artillery. So that's going to be 1 down for Germany. Oh, yeah, you can kind of see that. Sorry about that. 1 down for Germany, 26 to 25. 1 up for Russia, 28 to 29. All right, it is time to chuck some dice, and I'll just readjust so you can see what happened up there north. Up in the north, yes, we had 3 infantry and an artillery from Karelia. They moved into the Baltic states, which the Germans had done a blitzkrieg with their panzer units there last episode. So they are taking over that. Okay, let's do India first. That's pretty key. Let's hope that the Russians can put a dent in those infantry, at least in India. Alright, I'm going to get out the dice tray here, like so. And we have 2 Russian infantry coming in. They hit on 1s, and they get nothing, and they got 2 armored divisions. The T-34s rolling in, hitting on 3s, and that's 2 hits. That is actually not bad. 2 hits. Alright, Japanese, of course, have 4 infantry. The aircraft are on the aircraft carrier, not on India, so there's that. Alright, 4 infantry hitting at 2, and they get 1. Ooh. Okay, so far, so good. So that's 2 Japanese troops gone and 1 of the Russians. And yes, are we pressing the attack? Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. Russia is going to press the attack. They might even take India back. That would be pretty awesome. Alright, so they got 1 infantry hitting at 1. Wow! The Russians are not messing around. And 2 hitting on a 3 or less. Okay, that gets rid of... Wow, they're going to take it over, even if Japan hits them twice. That is 3 hits. Japanese are out of India. I guess we'll call that it's probably the episode. And now they do get 2 responses, 2 or less, and they get 1 hit. Wow! Okay, that was an incredibly awesome Russian offensive. Now, what's going to happen here is Japan obviously going to go down 3. And India will be reclaimed for the UK. So Russia does not get those IPCs. So India's going to lose, Japan's going to lose 3. They're going to go from 36 down to 33. And India, taken over now, or back for the UK, is going from 33 up to 36. So Japan and the UK just switched places. All right. Ooh, that was a blow for Japan. Man, Japan is kind of messed over for the simple fact that there's just they don't have any infantry around. Yes, good job, Russia. All right, they have 1 more attack to do. Let's get to it. Okay, I think I'm going to put the dice tower in the same place again, where we can kind of, see everything here. Ugh. Yeah, we can see it. So, except we're blocking off the troops. Can I do it this way? Yeah. Yeah, that works. All right. I can't believe Russia took back India. Cool. All right, we've got 5 infantry and an artillery. So 4 infantry are going to be hitting on 1s. So let's see what that for the Russian attack. That's an absolute nothing. And they have 2 at 2s. And there's 1 hit. Okay, 1 hit against the German troops. And Germany has 2 at 2. And they get nothing. So the Russians having a really good turn this time. All right. Okay, same thing again. So 4 at 1 for Russia. And that's nothing. And they get 2 at 2. And there's 1 more hit. That's all they needed to eliminate the Germans out of there. But the Germans do get 1 kick at the can. Get nothing. Oh, wow. The writing is on the wall. All right, well, that is going to be a major score for Russia. Wow, they didn't lose 1 troop. They're going up 2. So let's get a Russian marker down there. Russia goes up 2, taking them from 29 to 31, and Germany is going from 26 down to 23. Yeah, you can see the writing on the wall. Okay, that is it. Now it is time for non-combat moves. All right, let's take a look over here. So for non-combat moves, we're going to have Russia moving 2 down here. They're going to move the infantry. Actually, they're going to move the infantry and artillery here. And let me readjust the camera for the rest. All right, well, we got to close off East Poland, so we're going to move in the 2 there, and we'll move into Belorussia. We'll move all 4 of these into Belorussia. Then we have 1 more movement to do. And then we will put the Russian troop up here just to kind of, we know the Japanese are coming, but to kind of block it off. All right, it is now time for the Soviet Union to put down their troops. They have a total of 9. They can put 6 in Russia and 4 in Caucasus. Their factory in Karelia has been completely wiped. They didn't fix it, but that's okay. They don't need it right now. So they're going to go ahead and let's readjust the camera and place their units down. All right, so they are going to put the 2 armored units in Russia. Right there, and they will put 3 infantry, 2 armored units, and they'll put 4 infantry down here in the Caucasus. And that's how they're going to be sitting. And they will be collecting a whopping 31 IPCs again. Wow, nice. Okay, we're going to give them their 31 IPCs, and we're going to back up the camera and wrap it up for today. All right, well, that was an absolutely stellar turn for Russia. They only lost 2 troops down here in India now, and like I said, now the Japanese are kind of completely messed over because, oh man, and the Russians can steamroll with their tanks. Oh boy, you know what? Japan is now in trouble from Russia. Interesting. All right, that's going to wrap up our episode for today. So that was a really, really good die-rolling day for Russia. Up tomorrow, we will see what the Japanese are going to do for their turn. So we're going to have Japan, then we're going to have the UK, then we're going to have Italy, and then we're going to have the US, and then I'm going to end the series. So we'll kind of see where everybody sits at the end. So far, it's looking like the Axis now are in quite a bit of trouble. Even though Germany looks like they have an awful pile of troops, we still have an awful lot going on from the UK and the US as well. Pacific War is going to heat up a little bit, maybe, once we get to the Japanese and the US turn. Well, we'll see. So thanks so much. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you tomorrow for the continuation Axis and Allies, the anniversary edition. We will be on to Japan's last turn. Alright, one little non-combat move here that I would have done for Russia. They totally didn't even see. There were 3 infantry sitting in Ukraine, and those 3 then would move in here as a non-combat. Whoops, as I knock guys over because I got so many miniatures. And so then Ukraine would just have 1 artillery, 1 infantry. And the reason we're doing that is because there's no way for anyone to get over here anyhow. So now that would leave 2, 4, 6, 8 and an artillery sitting there on the Balkans doorstep. Also Czechoslovakia as well that they can get into. That just makes more sense, the Russians to push right in through there. Alright, that's gonna thanks for watching along. Tomorrow, Japanese counteroffensive. What are they gonna do? I don't know. They're in trouble. We'll hope to see you then.